My goal this year, especially in summer, is to get lean, but I have no interest in crash dieting. If it involves stressing over workouts, obsessing over every single meal that I eat, only to end up back at square one by the time August comes, sign me out. This video series isn't just about getting lean for summer. We're also going to be talking about the mental and physical identity shifts that are needed to become the most confident version of yourself, why most people fail their summer shred and how you can do it in a way that actually lasts, and of course, how to look hot for summer but keep your results forever. No rebounding and no stressing. Did you beat my said series? There's more to come to this. Subscribe. But I have one more confession. Life is meant to be lived, and if we are going through our entire lives dieting, binging, it's taking away from all of the incredible things we could be doing and experiencing in our lives. Life is meant to be lived fully, and if we are constantly in this state of stress from trying to lose fat, it's taking away from all of the incredible things you could be adding to this world. Yes, I want to look lean and shredded this summer, but I also want to do it from a place of sustainability so that by the end of the summer, it's going to last. That way I lost weight, but I also feel like the most confident, happiest, free version of myself. Because yes, I truly and genuinely believe that you can lose fat and build muscle in a way that makes you feel good. And I want to show you exactly how to do that, because on my 75-pound fat loss journey, it took me years, and I don't want you to experience all the hardships and the pain that I went through. Specifically in this video, I really want to break down, why do most people fail? What are the things that are holding us back? And before we even start setting goals, figuring out what our nutrition and our macros and our calories are going to be, figuring out what our workout split's going to be, before we get there, we need to have this video. Get lean, and to stay lean, we have to understand why most people fail. The failure mindset. This isn't just about willpower or motivation. There are patterns and beliefs that cause people to give up on their fat loss goals before they even see real progress. There's a simple framework to break this down, because understanding why people fail makes it easier to avoid the same mistakes. If you don't recognize these mindset traps early on, you're way more likely to repeat them. But once you do, you can shift your mindset, avoid these common pitfalls, and actually sustain your results instead of constantly starting over. The failure mindset. F. Frustration. Not seeing results fast enough and quitting too soon. This is one of the biggest reasons why people give up on their fat loss journeys. You start out strong. You're eating clean, you're hitting the gym, and you're expecting to see results in a week or two. You step on the scale, and the scale hasn't gone down. Or worse, it goes up. All of a sudden, you're freaking out because you're like, everything I've been doing is pointless. But our fat loss journeys aren't a straight line. They actually look a lot like this. Our bodies are constantly fluctuating, from hormonal changes to water retention to even muscle mass that we're putting on. Because something to note is muscle weighs more than fat. So you could be doing all of the right things, but really your body is just catching up to all of those habits that you're now locking in. The key to not getting frustrated is to detach from the short term. You have to take a step back and zoom out. Are all of the things that you're doing actually going to help you 6 months from now? Because if so, don't quit. Stay the course, and I promise you, sooner or later, you will see that scale and or your body composition start to change. Because sometimes if you're putting on muscle mass, muscle weighs more than fat, and so your scale may stay the same, but your body composition is a lot more leaned and toned, giving you the look and results that you want. A. Aggressiveness. When most people start their fat loss journeys, they go all in because they want instant results. They start cutting out all of their favorite foods. They're doing extreme workouts. They're pushing their bodies to the max. The problem? Your body fights back. You soon become burnt out, exhausted mentally, and now you're no longer able to keep up with the demand that you're putting on your body. So instead of going all into the extreme, take a lifestyle shift. Make lifestyle habits. Do small tweaks into your routine that are going to allow you to see long-term results. Your body will thank you, your mind will thank you, and most importantly, this will allow you to make those changes without shocking your body to the point of no return. Fitness and health has no end date. It is constant. It is forever. So versus thinking about, I need to lose fat in 2 weeks, think about what are the habits and things that you can start doing now that in a year from now, you would be able to keep doing it. If you can't keep doing whatever that habit or change is that you want to start in a year, then maybe it's not the best habit to start now. I is for insecurity. If you go into this fat loss journey thinking, I'm not disciplined, I've failed before, I'll fail again, I don't have the willpower or the motivation, then you're setting yourself up for failure. Because the truth is, your belief system dictates your reality. And a lot of times your fat loss journey isn't just about what you do, it's about who you believe that you are. And so you have to go into this journey with the belief system that you are capable. I wrote down this quote and I literally just want to read it to you guys verbatim because I think it's fire. The fact that you have the desire to improve means it's possible for you. If the thought of being healthy, strong, and confident excites you, that means it's already inside of you, waiting for you to take action. Insecurity kills more dreams than trying ever could. Don't allow fear to hold you back. Don't allow what if to hold you back. You have to ground and root yourself in the thoughts that say, I am enough. I am enough just in the way that I am presently. I'm enough if I lose 10 pounds. I'm enough if I lose 20 pounds. Because it's not about the weight. It's about who you believe that you are. And if you believe that you are capable, if this excites you, if this energizes you, then it means it's within you. It's so possible for you to achieve this more than you know. L is loneliness. Weight loss for some reason is often seen as a solo mission, just you and your workouts, you and your goals, you and your food choices. But the truth is, no one succeeds alone. Even the most successful people have mentors, networks, or group of people that they can rely on. Beyonce has the Beehive. Taylor Swift has the Swifties. Entrepreneurs have networks, and athletes have teams. No one is succeeding alone because when you feel like quitting, when you feel like stopping, you need a group of people who are going to be there and uplift you, to support you, to keep you going even when you feel like quitting, which is exactly why we have this beautiful group of besties here in this community that we're building. And so I want you to comment down below if you're struggling with something. Let me know. I try to respond to every single comment, but also we're a community. If you see someone comment something down below that you can inspire them or give them knowledge or expertise on, comment back and hype them up and inspire them, because we are all building and growing together. And that's exactly what this YouTube community is for. We are here to support you, uplift you, and you do not have to go on this journey alone. You, uncertainty. Should I eat this? Should I eat that? Should I? There is so much information out there that it's overwhelming. Keto, intermittent fasting, high carb, low carb, healthy fats, don't eat fats. Whoa, what am I supposed to do with all of this? And because there's so much information being thrown at us, we freeze, we hesitate, and hesitation kills the process. Here's the truth. Point number 1, you're not going to get it all right. And you don't have to. I don't know where this pressure came from that all of a sudden we all need to be 100% perfect in every single area of our life. And if we try something new, then we're failures, when that is the complete opposite. If anything, now more than ever, we need to be experimenting. We need to be listening to our bodies. We need to be trying things out to see what works for us and what doesn't. Point number 2, your fat loss journey is exactly that. A journey. It's a process. You're going to learn, you're going to try things out. If it doesn't work for you, you're going to tweak and adjust. Point number 3, the worst thing you can do is nothing. Action beats inaction every single time. Try something. Even if it's not the best thing, you trying something is going to allow you to figure out the best step forward. How did I figure out my passion as a content creator and also as a full-time marketer? Because I started out in middle school, high school, testing out different programs that my high school had. For 1 minute, I thought I wanted to be a medical student. That went downhill very fast. 1 minute, I thought I wanted to be an engineer. At another point in college, I thought I wanted to do finance. My major is in accounting and finance. And I did not add marketing until I was a senior in college. But guess what? I am as happy as can be now. I am literally living my dream every single day. Why? Because I tried something. It wasn't right at first. I literally was trying to be an engineer. Do I look like an engineer? No. We all know the answer to that is a hell no. So even if you try something and you don't get it right in the beginning, that's okay. Don't feel the pressure to feel stuck and pigeonholed to something. Try something out. If it doesn't work for you, adjust and change. And like I said, bestie, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, okay? I'm here to help you because I know it's overwhelming. I know it's a lot of information. And each and every single week, my goal is to bring you the scientific information that's going to allow you to rewire how you think about your health. It's going to be science-backed. It's going to be based on my experience. And it's also going to be the latest and greatest information out there. So don't forget that we're all in this together. But even as I say that, I'm not going to get it right all of the time too. Like none of us are perfect and we're all just trying this journey together. But move, do something, bestie, do something. It's better than doing nothing. R is resentment. Resentment is sneaky. It's quiet. It's the bitter resentment when looking at someone else's progress or journey, or even looking at older versions of ourselves, where we think, why is that happening for them and not for me? Why did I let myself go? Why didn't I start sooner? And here's the thing about resentment. It drains you. It steals your energy, it steals your confidence, and it makes it really hard for you to focus on the present moment and on the steps that you need to take to move forward. So when it comes to resentment, I want you to keep in mind that resentment can also show up as comparison. You're comparing your body to someone else, but here's the truth. No one is you. No one has your genetics, your parents, the lifestyle and the way that your parents raised you. Everything about you is so uniquely different. And that's why even as a fitness content creator, I have to be so careful about posting what I eat in a day because it changes. It changes based on my activity level for the day. It changes based on what I feel like eating that day. And so while we can look at other people's lifestyles as inspiration, we shouldn't look at it as a one-to-one comparison. Even when we look at what has worked for somebody else, we have to be so careful because maybe what's worked for somebody else is different than what would work for me. For instance, maybe I'm looking at a fitness person and they have PCOS. And so they're recommending that I do low impact workouts and I walk 3 days a week. But if I try that, I don't lose any fat. They're creating strategies based on what's worked for them. And we have to be careful and mindful to take the advice based on that person's perspective, expertise, and experience. Pull what works for us and leave what doesn't. When it comes to resentment, what should we do? The first one is to trust your gut. Pay attention to what foods work for you, what workouts work for you, and any lifestyle or habit changes. For instance, I just got an Oura ring and I'm so excited because it's finally going to allow me over time, I just got it about a week ago, to see am I more of a 5 a.m. girly or a 7 a.m. girly? Because even though it's a trend right now for everybody to be posting 5 a.m. get ready with me or 5 a.m. morning routines, that doesn't necessarily mean that for my body and for my lifestyle, I should be waking up every single day at 5 a.m. So I have to test it out. I have to see, but I have to trust myself and my body to make the best decision for me. Number 2, which is kind of on the flip side, trust science. There are scientific principles that help us and guide us to know what to do. I am a full proponent of science for fat loss, but at the same time, I'm also a full proponent of you and your body. And I think we need both. Sometimes I watch creators and they're like, science only, don't listen to your gut. And then we have other people who are like, flow with the wind, baby. Do what your body's telling you. I think we need a little mix of both. I think balance is key here, where we can listen to the basic principles of how to lose fat and put on muscle, but we can also trust our bodies, listen to our bodies to make the best decision that's going to be personalized for us. Lastly, but most importantly, I want you to build a deep relationship with your body. This isn't going to be based on comparison of other people or based on what another girl is doing in her weekly workout split, but it's going to be deeply personal to you in a way that allows you to show up that feels good, that feels consistent, and that allows you to stay motivated. It's a deeply personal journey. At the end of the day, this journey, including our fat loss journey, isn't about being anybody else. It's about being deeply and 100% authentically you. Showing up for you, showing up in a way that allows you to feel good. And I, nor anyone else, can tell you what that looks like. It's completely up to you to decide, baby girl. E, emptiness. Losing weight won't automatically make you happy if you don't work what's on the inside. A lot of people think, oh, once I hit that goal weight, all of a sudden I'm going to feel fulfilled. And that's not necessarily the case. You could get to the goal weight that you want, but if you haven't worked on your habits that you want to change, for instance, if you eat every time you're stressed, or if you lack self-worth, you could lose the weight and those things will stay the same. The best transformation isn't just physical, it's mental too. And if you don't work on filling that internal void, you'll continue to run to external situations to change the way that you feel on the inside. But none of it will. The only way you can change the way that you feel on the inside is to do the work to change. More restriction, more weight loss, more control, none of these things will make you satisfied. And so I wrote down some ways that we can combat emptiness. And the first one is for you to find your purpose beyond the scale, focusing on how you feel, not just how you look. What are things within your fitness journey that excite you? I am going to be vlogging as a part 2 of this video. And what I really want to do in that vlog is show you guys different things that I do throughout my day that really excite me. Because when I go to the gym, I'm not going there just to look good. I'm going there to put in some work. And because whatever that movement is, it typically makes me happy. And so I'm getting like an internal fix while also getting like external benefits. It's just a beautiful combo. This leads perfectly into my next point. Build habits that make you feel strong, energized, and confident, not just skinny. I'm sorry, but my goal is to look like a snack, okay? I want to be a hot mom, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but my goals around being a hot mom are also so that I can be energized and confident around my kids. Because if I have a little girl, I want her to be one of the most confident women this world has ever seen. Not just because of the way that she looks, but because of the discipline and the habits and the work that she's built on the inside of her. And so you have to find things in your routine that build that up inside of you. Every time you go to Pilates and you feel like a piece of shit, then maybe Pilates isn't the move. But if you go for a swim, I'm just throwing something out there, and you love swimming, you feel alive in the water, keep doing it. Move towards the things that energize you. Point number 3 for how to combat emptiness: pour into yourself. Hobbies, passions, relationships. Weight loss is just a byproduct of a full life, not the whole point of your life. So now that we know how most people fail, the question is, how do we succeed? And so what I want to do, besties, is take you guys through a full day in the life where I'm going to show you a 3-step simple framework that has allowed me to lose over 75 pounds, but also it's going to allow me to get lean for this summer. Everything we talked about in this video is simply just the first step. Now we actually have to develop the habits and live it out practically in our lives. And so I'm going to link the video here once it's live so that you can watch it right after this one. If it's not live yet, just give me a week and it'll be up. But I love you, bestie. And the more you learn to work with your body instead of trying to control it and fix it, the easier it's going to be. And that weight is just going to fly off, because weight loss can be easy and it can be fun. And you can figure out a way to work with your body so that it just feels seamless, which I know it may not feel like a possibility in this moment, but we'll get there over time. We'll get there. I promise you. I love you. Leave a comment letting me know how I can support you, and comment back to somebody else on how you can support them. And I will see you on this next video. I love you. You are so loved. Thank you for spending your precious time with me, and I'll see you soon.